But yes, I do have a top five of 1948. You said you do not have a top five.
These are the only two 1948 movies I've seen.
Well, how would you rank them?
I would call Treasure of the Sierra Madre one of the most fun movies I've ever seen, and I would say The Red Shoes is also fun.
Okay. All right. Well, if I'm doing my top five, my number five would be a movie that I really like, but I don't have a rating for just because I haven't seen it in a long time. The aforementioned Key Largo. My number four would be a movie that's a great deal of fun. It's Bud Abbott, Lou Costello meet Frankenstein. It's an Abbott and Costello movie where they meet Dracula, Frankenstein monster, and the Wolfman, and hijinks ensues.
Do they meet
Uh,
Frankenstein?
they meet the Frankenstein monster.
But do they meet Frankenstein?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it's mostly about the monsters.
Okay.
But it's pretty funny if you like, Abbott and Costello. My number three movie for that year is a movie called The Lady from Shanghai. It's an Orson Welles movie. It's kind of like a romantic triangle movie. I originally had this picked for us for 1947, but then I realized it came out in the States in 48. So we may or may not end up getting to that movie, but it's really good. It's a very good Orson Welles movie. And then my number two is The Red Shoes, and then number one is Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Okay, so I lied. I actually have seen two other movies this year. I like your list.
Thank you.
I have also seen and on this podcast talked about Melody Time. That's one of the Disney animated films that came out during or in the post World War II era, which means it's not one movie, it's two or several. This one I can't remember everything that's on it, but I know it has Johnny Appleseed, the most religious thing that Disney ever released, and then Bicycle Thieves or The Bicycle Thief, depending
How
on
have I never seen that? That's embarrassing.
so I don't feel too bad. I saw it for the first time in 2020. It's very good. So if I had to rank them, it would go Melody, and Melody Time doesn't really count because whatever. I would do Red Juice 3, Bicycle Thieves 2, Treasure of the Sierra Madre number 1.